Hello, 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 hello. See if I can find the one that I really want up here, but I don't know if I can find that one. Having you guys can't really see that one. That one's really not that good. Oh, come on, people, start talking. Say something to me. Hello. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, me. Don't be shy. Talk to me. Okay, let's try this one. Let's see if that can go on there. We'll see. I'll try it. There you go. Yeah, I put that for now. That's something. There's 70 out here and 0 who talking, me. I don't know what's going on. So come on, people, start talking to me. How was your day, man? How's your day going? It's a lovely Friday. It's a Friday. Yes, it is. A beautiful Friday. It's a beautiful Friday somewhere. It's a little rainy here, but we're all right. Cold weather, gloomy. I just gotta remind you guys, man, how Trump is doing an awesome job, man. I know you guys are all losing your mind out there. You're all losing your mind. So let's get some people in here. We'll start talking, man. Let's have a conversation tonight. That's what I want to do. I want to have a conversation, y'all. A real adult conversation. Use common sense. Let's use it today. That if no one's gonna talk, then I'm just gonna sit here and just do what I gotta do, and that's it. And I'm gonna play some music. I need some music. Then you guys all start talking. I'm wondering, even that's right. I mean, what are you all planning to do this weekend? You guys gonna go to church? I mean, I know you all back there watching me. We love him. Are you guys gonna go to church this weekend? Encouraging. I mean, you ever gonna go to church in general wise? You know, accept your Lord, man. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong except the Lord. Get on your knees and pray to the Lord. Ask God forgiveness. There's nothing wrong with that, Bill. There really isn't. But for some reason, people don't want to use it. Don't want to say those words. I know you guys probably missed it yesterday. We had T.D.S around yesterday. It's all right. It's all right. God is good. We're alive right now. Got that resolved. Everything should be good. Let's see who's going to start talking tonight. Who's going to be the first one who's going to start talking tonight? Oh, I wasn't doing that. See, we were supposed to go see a rock band, man, a rock band yesterday, and we went the wrong place. That's all. And then we had T.D.S around. That's not what we're doing, but good try. Good try. Well, what you got? I mean, are you guys gonna go to church, man? I need to know. I really want to know. Are you guys actually gonna go to church this weekend? I mean, that's the only thing I will get you guys that part. I really think that you guys should go to church, man. I really think you guys should. And that's one thing that I would love to see you guys do. At least go to church, man. Do something good in life. I think that when you guys realize that when you do it, I think you guys will be a lot more happy in life. I really think so. But if you guys can't answer the question, then I'm not going to talk to you guys. Simple as that. I'm not going to. I'm not going to engage you guys. I think I want to hear about you going to church. All I want to hear is, I want to hear from you guys say, I'm going to go to church. When I hear those words, I want you to actually go to church. Okay? You know? Then we'll talk. But I'm not going to engage you guys unless you're going to say that. Unless you can actually admit to me that you're going to go to church. And I want you guys to give me some couple of Bible verses too. Good ones. Not the devil. We don't hear nothing about the devil. I wish the best for all you guys, and I really do. That's one thing I do. I do pray for all you guys. I do. Because that's what I want. I want the best for all y'all. Not just for me, everyone. We might not agree on things. Hello there, Jericho. How we doing? How we doing there, Jericho? But yeah, just because just because we both have two different opinion about things in life, but I still want the best for you guys. I really do. That's all I want is the best for you guys. I never wish anything bad on you guys. I do. I want the best. I really want you guys to change. But you guys gotta start with yourself. You gotta start, you guys gotta want to change. Like no one can force y'all. I can't force you. I can just put it out there. You guys can choose if you want to grab onto it and you want to change. That's it. And you all know how to start. You guys already know how to start. Because they don't want it. You guys should be more respectful and say, "Hi, Jericho. How you doing, Patriot guy?" Come on, people. You come here because you missed me. At least say hi to Jericho. Say hi to all the viewers. When they walk in, you say hello. There's nothing wrong saying hello. Nobody's gonna bite y'all. Yeah, God is. I mean, it's really evil. God is really, really good. God is really good. And thirst, well, you have no clue what's going on, kids. You have no clue. Howdy there, Carrie. Howdy. First of all, me and my sweetheart, man, we do a lot of good things. Just because I don't talk about it all the time, we do a lot of things. Okay? And I don't need to like broadcast every day exactly what I do with her, okay? I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way in life. I got a private life. I have a private life, kids. I do. I have a private life, man. I don't need the whole public knowing what I'm doing in life. But if y'all really want to be so nosy, I swear we both love God, and I do definitely want the best for all of you. I do. That's the biggest thing that I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I know she feels the same way. We all do. We really want the best for all of you.
I just read this. So good. When God gives no special guidance, just not quite sure. Should I go? Should I stay? We stay, right?
That's all I can say, man. We do.
We just wait until we.
I pray. I do. I pray for you guys. I do.
To take. No sudden moves.
It's not just a story. I just really wish one day that y'all would seriously wake up and really wake up, man, before it's too late. It's not just a story. Yeah. I believe in the life of Jesus. I believe that he conquered death. I believe in the resurrection. I believe he's coming back again. I believe that his spirit's with us. I believe that he gives us power. I believe that he is the Son of God. I believe it. I believe it. Well, let's hear it loud and proud, everybody. We believe it. Jesus, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I can't deny it. If I said I got here on my own, I'd be lying. My eyes have seen the goodness of the Father. Oh, the ones he loves, the ones that he so loves. Oh, and I can't deny it. But you gotta chat in the comment, buddy. Very simple. You gotta talk down there in the commenter where the whole public can see you. You ain't just gotta come in here and start saying nasty words. I don't support that kind of stuff. I don't. I really want you all to wake up, man. I really do. All I do is wish the best for all y'all. I really do. You know, what you guys need to start doing in life to start focus on yourself instead of focus on everybody else stuff. You know, that's one thing you guys don't know how to do. You just can't focus, man. You're quick to talk about everybody else stuff, but you never can take care of your own stuff. You know, you guys have a lot of problems, man. You guys got to deal with it. The thing is, you guys are so much worried about my square, what we're doing, what's going on in our life, but you guys don't tell me what's going on in your life, man. See, the only thing I got out of you guys just wish a whole bunch of negativity stuff. That's all I got out of you guys every time. Why you guys think that I don't really want to engage you guys? Because that's all I hear from you guys. Nothing ever comes in your mouth of positivity. Never. It's always negativity, man. I know you guys are probably sitting back there getting ready to make another fake account. Guess what? You won't come to the chat there until you actually start commenting in the actual chat there where we'll can see you. And you got to at least chat for a good 5 minutes straight. And I know 2 minutes here and then take a break. No, the whole 5 minutes straight. Very simple. It is a very, very simple. It's really not hard, man. Are you still there, Jericho? And Kyrie? Kyrie and Jericho, are you both still there? Tell me, how many of you guys, what your all plans for this weekend? Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. What is our plans for this weekend? What are we going to do? I want to hear good things, not negativity, nothing bad. What are you going to do this weekend? Yeah, he's eating. Okay, we got one that's eating right now. You guys tell me the same thing. What are you guys all doing for this weekend? What are our plans? You know, tomorrow is Saturday. Then we got Sunday. We got the Lord's Day. We just had Easter last weekend. God has basically died on the cross for us. We're all sinners. We are sinners in life, man. We are. And then Jesus has risen on Sunday. You know, we all keep talking about the good things in life, man. All the good things that you're alive today as we're speaking. We can be talking about the good things. You should be thankful that the Lord has you here today, able to give you the voice that God has given you all to speak. Use it. Don't be shy. You know? But God doesn't want to hear nasty words. God wants to hear positivity. That's all we want to hear. We don't want to hear you do any nasty things. We're gonna keep it PG-13, all right? All right, I'm gonna do my part. I'm doing my part. We don't want to hear about doctrine stuff. Anything to do on the side. Remember, I don't want to hear that. But we want to hear positivity. I want to hear, man, good things.
You know, the one who sings "Wash It Out."
You know, you could talk about going to church this Sunday, doing things, or even on Saturday. You're gonna pull a Bible. You're gonna go with your neighbors. You're gonna sit down and read a Bible with your neighbors. You're gonna read something, man. Come on. There's more to life than doing doctrine, man.
Brother, they share the same father. Her older brother is 16 years apart. He adopted her at the age of 15. Just in 2017, this happened. Anyway, you got to read it. It is so God. It always is so God. Carly Ann Taylor.
I mean, if you got somebody who is special in your life that you love or whatever you like, maybe take that person to church. Take that person to church. You know, if that man or woman or yes, they could if they're not willing to go to church, then guess what? That tells you the answer. They're not meant for you then. Very simple. Because it's always God, family, and country. And that should be. You have no one to spend this weekend. Just be honest, man. There's nothing wrong with being honest. Honesty is the biggest thing in life that with a lot of American people people do. They like to lie. Lying is the biggest thing that American people like to do. Just in general, a lot of like to lie. Lying is not okay. God doesn't like liars. God does not like liars and thieves and murderers. Does not like rapists, pedophiles. We can keep on going on. You know? Oh, you mean what? You want to talk about something good there, buddy? Come on. How God is good and how President Trump is doing an awesome job. He's doing an awesome job, man. I mean, I'm very seriously very thankful of Trump. Everything he keeps doing for us. I am. Oh boy, hold on. You got to talk in the chat there if you want to come here, buddy. Oh, we got Carrie. Carrie. Hello?
Hello. What's up?
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, is Carrie there? You think he's got himself on mute there? Because I got him in the chat there.
I think I'm here.
I don't hear him talking.
I think I'm here.
Carrie. Carrie, I ended you there and you didn't talk. Try again there, Carrie. Try again. What is that you miss about him? That's the only thing that is a very tell me, what do you miss about him? What is that you miss about him? I guarantee you can't tell me. Harry, I'll let it try again. Click on the link. Because I don't know where you came in, you didn't say nothing. Let's see. Oh.
Can you
Hello?
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello?
Carrie.
Hello?
Oh, it's not Carrie because Carrie would respond. Hello?
It's me.
Hello?
Hello?
If it's you, Carrie, respond. It's okay. It's hello. Why I don't hear you? I send you a link there and you're not talking. I don't hear nothing. Just try again. Try again there, Carrie. I don't know. You're not talking. Click on the link. I can hear Carrie. I couldn't hear nothing. I don't know why. I could not hear Carrie. I could not hear him. I heard a thump noise and that was it. Nothing else. Let's try. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What? Hold on. What?
Come on, Sean. It's
Hold
you.
on. Why am I not hearing you?
It's you, Sean. If Jericho can hear me.
Carrie was talking. I added him to the stage here. Carrie.
I'm here. I'm here. It's you, Sean. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. You got your speakers
Can you
off?
hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't move to the. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now, Carrie?
It's me. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I couldn't hear you.
Uh-oh.
I think my Bluetooth was dying on me because I had to put another one on.
Oh, yeah, that does help. That helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. For some reason it does. I don't know.
Yes.
It didn't say it was dead, but that was weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, what's going on with you?
Oh, let's see. I got Starlink. I got to hook it up tomorrow. Starlink satellite.
Oh, Starling. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was. I thought about getting Starling. I wonder how that works.
Get the roaming. It's cheap right now.
Yeah, that's.
I'll send you a discount thing.
Yeah, 'cause I've been
If,
thinking about it, but
if I can figure out how to send it. But man, let's see. I got it for $21,
that's not bad.
and then you're full of crap, spirituals. That's just like, yeah, somebody put on there that anyway, $21, and it's $50 a month for what I'm paying 125
Uh,
for in cable right now. $50 for what I'm paying
that's not bad.
$125.
That's not bad. I mean, I know I've been seeing a lot about it, but I haven't really got into it yet. But I know I want to do something. I know I do. But
Yeah. So do you think we went to
man,
space? Did they splash down?
that's that is a good question. That's the only thing I don't know because I wasn't there. I know some people say we did. I don't know. I wish I lived closer there because I would go there just to see if it's really
Yeah.
true or not.
Well, you can't see because
Because
they put it so far.
I
They always put it so far off you can't see.
yeah, because I really want
Yeah.
to know myself. I really do.
Yeah. I yeah. I got a comment. That the Bible says the Earth is circle. I never said the Earth wasn't a circle. God says it was a circle, and we have an ice ring around our Earth. We have Antarctica, which is an ice wall, circular around our Earth. So, showing me, other biblical texts, like, read it all, Joker. Read it all before you go show somebody it's spherical. That's like a tube. And this guy thinks in tube form. Oh, no, I didn't say that, Mr. Bill. Oh, yeah.
So did you at least enjoy Easter?
Who, me? No,
Yeah, you
I didn't get that darn rabbit. Wabbit.
didn't get that rabbit, man.
That wabbit.
That rabbit.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't really. I mean,
Did, did, did,
I watched church the whole weekend,
did you?
and I went to
I
church
did
on
too.
Sunday.
I did too.
Yeah, I watched church on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I went there in person.
Yeah. I don't know what Trump
So
does.
that's what I did. I just
I ain't Trump's bodyguard. Are you Trump's bodyguard, Sean?
said nope.
Nope, I don't think so. Erico, you Trump's bodyguard? I don't think for him. I don't. Jeez, he could think the sky's black. It don't matter. That's the thing. These
Mm-hmm.
people say, I care. As long as he does the job, I don't
Yep.
care. I don't care. We definitely know that the Earth is not a sphere. It's one of two things. It's either round. It was round, circular with an ice wall around it, but that doesn't mean it's a ball because something circular does not mean it's a ball. It's a circle of the Earth. It says I'm brain dead. I forgot what passage it is, but it says he looked out over the circle of the Earth. I can look out over the circle of the Earth and see the whole Earth. Unless it is a circle, and uh, help me out here, Jericho. John.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You know,
John.
the only thing is, it's fine. The biggest thing is they're so much worried about everything else. They're trying to distract us. And the thing
Oh
is,
yeah,
I like to hear from people say, "Why are you guys going to go to church Sunday? Are we going to get down on our
hey,
knees, pray to the Lord, and actually admit that you're all sinners in life? Admit that you guys
well,
actually know that you guys are physically have been wrong and lied to."
that's what I was trying to get to. We
Yeah.
they want to they want to throw biblical stuff back at us, but they don't want to go to
Mm.
church. You know,
Yep.
they could sure read it to disprove us, but why don't they read it to prove us or prove anything? They get
You know,
one word.
the
They get one
biggest thing
word.
you guys need to,
They get one word. Oh, I
yeah,
won.
yeah,
I won.
yeah. The
That's it.
biggest thing that
Everything.
all you guys
Yeah.
keep doing is you guys get distracted. All you guys do is get distracted. But every little thing in line, all you worry about is what me and my swear does. Or you worry about everybody else what they're doing. You worry about
Yeah.
this stuff. Well, why don't you guys simply go and worry about your main stuff, what's going on in life, and actually, admit that you guys need the Lord in life. When you guys do that, the
Yeah,
thing
are you
is,
that worried?
if you
Are
guys
you
want
that
me to
worried?
engage with you guys, hmm?
Are they worried about their neighbor and their
What's up?
family? Are they out there worried about
Yeah,
their neighbor and their family robbing a bank or robbing a store or
yeah.
abusing their kid
Or,
or any other
yeah.
thing?
What about that? You remember the young lady? Kids, remember the young lady Shannon? The lady, her life was taken away by illegal. That basically Joe Biden brought in here. What about her?
Mhm.
Let's talk about her. What? I mean, we could sit
Well,
down with her all day.
well, that's another thing they did. They take down the criminal numbers. To make it look like the cities
Yeah,
aren't having that much crime. that way, that when the illegals commit it, they could say, "Well, well, there's not that much crime. It's just that's an everyday thing." Man, they
Yeah.
can't keep a subject
See,
together. They think,
they can't keep nothing together. All they keep doing is come here and say things. You know, I
whatever
do.
comes to their
Like I
little
tell you,
brain.
I,
Yeah,
I swear, I
they're like
swear to God
they're,
that I do. I pray for you guys.
they're like
I
my
really want is the
they're,
best for all you out here.
they're like my 1 year old granddaughter. I mean, great grandson. They jump from one thing to the next real quick.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he likes to, where I take my finger and, blah, 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 blah,
yeah, yeah.
he loves that.
I do. I do.
Hey,
I mean, I swear, I do. I pray for you guys.
yeah, I do too. In fact, I pray while I'm talking to him.
You know, just
Exactly.
because I believe in Trump doesn't mean I don't have no respect for you guys. I wish the best for all of y'all. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do hate to see the things they're going through. I do. But the thing is,
it's
I do ask one day, Lord, to, all wake up and start smelling coffee before it's too late.
yeah, Trump
That's what
hasn't
I
taken
do.
away. He hasn't taken away their right to do this. You know, he hasn't taken right of any cross dressers or whatever they call them. Yeah, he hasn't taken away nobody's right. He hasn't killed them. He hasn't become king and say execute.
Yeah.
You know, transsexuals and crap like it is. And you know what? You can end a civilization without killing them. What do you think about that, Sean? You can end a
What was it?
civilization without killing them.
Yeah, you can. You can.
I mean, they ended the
You
Roman
can.
civilization.
There's a.
The Roman civilization ended after Christ, and wasn't a drop of blood shed. They just ended that civilization. Civilization is not the people; it's the culture. It's the whole thing. Culture. If they read their well, they changed the dictionary so much people don't know what to think. But they look at civilization. We try, civil is civilization. That means they bring civil order to the nation. You know, they don't breed. Inbred.
That's
Maybe that's
right.
the problem. They're inbred. Wizzo, inbred. I don't know. Possibility. But I've been going through a bad, everybody hollers because I don't go on Sean, Sean, yeah, Sean. I haven't been nowhere really that much, I've been kind of uh, thinking about things, reestablishing my thoughts, because it's not just one. It's all of us, it's affecting all of us. Good gosh, they wasted money on private investigators. Oh no, they got some bum off the street. Go follow this guy. I'll give you a meal.
Oh, they're so worried about me, my sweetheart, so bad. I'm
Hey
sorry that
fella,
we
hey
live a
fella,
private life.
hey
Huh?
fella. I'll give you some dope if you go follow this guy. That's probably the only thing they can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Here,
my.
this.
Oh,
I mean,
this is
the only way they'll be happy if I come out there and they actually got this here. Like, oh,
if
well,
people
guess what? It's not gonna happen, kids.
if people thought about what they said, if they really thought about it, they probably wouldn't say it. Well, I don't know. I see not just trolls, but I see people asking silly questions all day long. silly, out of this world questions, and you wonder
If people look, these people look really,
what
really lost, man.
they are. Everybody's lost because they're throwing so many situations at us. They don't know which one to follow, which one to trust. And with the AI and everything, it's just it's blowing up on everybody, and that's what they want. They want confusion. They get everybody confused, and they can destruct
Hmm.
it.
Yeah.
And it leads to mass mayhem.
The thing is, you gotta have to understand. My sweetheart, what we do, it's between her and I. What we do on the side.
Right.
There's not everything doesn't have to be broadcast up there. And
You
you
want
can
me?
hire all your investigators you want.
Maybe that's
Good.
what. Hey, Sean. Maybe that's what they do. They have a movie studio, and they video everything they do,
Oh,
or they have a group. They have a
it's
group
like I
watch.
said, you
Maybe that's what they're used
you
to.
can you can hire all the investigators you want because you know what? It's not you guys don't need to know everything I do. I live a very private life, and she does too. You guys have no clue what's really going on between us. You guys have no clue where we live at. Nothing. That's why I think it's funny. I really
Yeah,
do. I think it's funny.
it is. It is. It.
You guys are just like oh, I'm sorry.
It would make a good. It would make it. Well, it's comedy because we're watching it, right? We got 10 people watching, and I know two of us. Oop! Somebody just dropped
Yeah,
off.
yeah. One
Yep.
dropped out. One got caught in it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's is it the brave new world or is it the cruel new world? What is it? It just
It's
depends on
hard to say. I mean, what do you?
it
The
depends
thing
on
is, when
what
you
we
guys all
look at.
talk about the whole thing with the, that Syrian lady who basically got died, basically killed by illegal. I mean, well, what about? I mean, more who keep dying. I mean, seriously, keep dying because all these illegals that Joe Biden, your Democrat Party, seriously brought here into our country with the open border policy. It's really, I mean, it's really is sad. It is really sad that that you guys don't talk about that kind of stuff. You don't talk about it. You let it keep on going on. You know, and
Yeah, as far as
then
the flat Earth,
you guys are
as
just, I
far as
mean,
the
you really
flat
were
Earth,
good.
as far as the flat Earth, my kids can decide on their own, and this joker keeps saying a sphere. What's a sphere? That's like a tube,
You got,
is that a
yeah,
tube? Is that a
yeah.
tube thing? So I can't
A
understand,
sphere?
So he's going a third direction, round,
Yeah,
flat, sphere, sphere, sphere.
yeah,
Amazing, amazing. Next thing it'll be a pimple dot.
yeah. It'll be something else. It always is. It's always something, man. What do you guys tell me? You guys gonna go to church Sunday? That's what I want to hear. You know what? Tomorrow's Saturday. Get up, go get a cup of coffee, and go spend time read a Bible with a neighbor, friend, or even whoever you're with. Do something good in life.
They ain't with nobody,
Well, I
unfortunately.
mean, they act like they're with somebody. Yeah, they act like they're with somebody. So, hey, just go do something good, man. Read a Bible, seriously.
Yeah, maybe they are. Yeah, who knows? Might be
You
might be
never know.
miracles. Might be miracles happen.
If you don't have no one, that's okay. Go find a friend. Go find somebody on the street. Maybe somebody is lonely. Maybe you can go spend time with them. Read the Bible with them. Drink a cup of coffee. Buy coffee. Be nice. Be a nice person too. Don't be mean.
Yeah, there
Don't
might be a
start causing
female
all
out
either.
there.
Be nice.
They're more than likely one of those females. You get one with a nose ring, and you know that she's your persuasion. That's all you
Hmm.
got to do is look for a nose ring. Gold. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Just gotta make sure that the person you look at, man, just make sure that person's not a gold digger. Make sure they have
Well,
really good attention. Make sure they have really good attention life.
true books.
If they don't have good attention, then they're not worth it, man. So let them go.
What?
But
Okay, what is
they
it?
must love God first.
What is a true book? I only know one true book, so that's good, Wizzo. How can you? The Bible isn't real. Though all the scientists, a lot of, majority of the scientists and historians and people like that, they believe in
The
the
Bible
Bible.
is real. God is real. God is good.
They use the Bible for reference. They find things through the Bible. So how can you say the book isn't real, even if it's you know? I don't understand how they can't say it's not real when all of our scientific and historical stuff is usually started from the book. I just, it doesn't make sense to me. How can you can think one way and say science is, absolute, but yet they get their stuff from the Bible. So that should tell you right there, even if it was only 50-50, but we know better than that.
It was.
And you know it in
You
your
have to
heart. You just
understand, man. God is real.
the devil made you do it. The devil made you throw that out there. But you can conquer the devil. The devil is really jealous, and he gets at your soul, and he makes you do things because he's jealous. He don't want you looking at that book. That'll defeat him. And many people that fight against the Bible tells you, hey, there's got to be something to it, man. That devil is really fighting against it. Am I right, Sean?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, common sense.
I
Well, that's one
I
thing
know
the devil takes
that's a
away
problem
from
these
people.
days. That is the problem these days. That there's two of these days that don't have common sense, and all they do not to do is basically is believe whatever they basically see on their fake channels.
Yeah.
No one knows how to do research these days.
Well, that's the
And
first
I
thing
mean,
the devil.
it's really sad, man.
That's the first thing the devil does is take away your common sense, and your ability to think for yourself because he wants to tell you what to do, and you listen. And just like his crack right now,
Yeah.
I'm funny, but
I mean,
I'm
really.
glad.
I mean,
I'm
seriously,
glad.
people wake up.
Yeah, and I play devil's
That's really
advocate
all
too,
I want.
but I don't
That's all
believe
I
in it.
really want for y'all is to have a good time in life, man. Be happy. That's all I want. I want everybody to be happy in life. Not sad, not disappointed. I want everybody to be happy. But you gotta want it. I can't give it to you. You gotta want it.
There's one thing a lot of people don't know. They don't realize. I play both. I can play both sides. Called the devil's advocate. Not that I follow the devil, but I could
Hmm.
challenge him. I can challenge him. So they don't know whether what I think. I could be fooling everybody here. Flat Earth, round Earth. But I will not. I will not do that with God because He is number one. You can take that to the bank. When it comes to God, I will not talk against Him.
That's right. God is real, people. God is real, and God had died for all of us on the cross for all our sin, man. And Sunday God has risen. He's alive again. And God is real. He is real, man.
Man,
I
they're
know you,
scraping
I
the
know
bottom.
you guys don't understand. I
Yep,
know you guys
scraping the
don't
bottom of the
understand
bucket.
this, and it's sad.
Yep. Oh, I understand. Scraping the bottom of the bucket here. New material. But that's what they do. They send these clowns like this in, and they pay them. I mean, a lot of them are getting paid.
Yeah.
Some of them just bloody fools. They do it for free. At least the ones that are doing
Hmm.
it for money, they got a goal to achieve. But these ones that are doing it for free, they're just clowns. Oh, sorry about that.
Yep.
I mean, give me a break. They can't stand that. They can't stand for a goal. They can't do a goal because you don't have the brains to think far enough ahead to achieve a goal. Well, where are they going in life? That's what I
That
don't
is a
understand. You
very
know,
good question.
where are they going? Where
That
are
is
they
a
headed?
very good question.
What do they want out of life? Do they want their children to be free? Do they want these LBGTP, QRST? That they have the right to do what they want once they get legal age. Leave our kids alone. That's all we ask. Leave our kids alone. Turn your life over to Jesus if you want, but leave our kids alone. Jesus will help you with that. That's the thing. God and Jesus, if you put them first, they'll take care of that problem. I don't care. It's none of my business. You don't know who pays me either. And how much. Oh my goodness. They were talking about it today, about these people charging to restream their broadcast, like $5,000, And
Hmm.
if they read a tweet, another 5 grand, like who these people think they are, you know? That's
Right.
going to the other extreme. And, you know, everybody's out for the money. And I guess these are conservative people.
It's hard to say these days. It really is. I mean, it's really sad, man. You can't. It's sad.
Hmm.
I mean,
Separate and divide, and keep on going. Separate and divide. We need to do like in the cowboy Indian days, circle the wagon. It's just like they were
yeah.
talking about our 1776, and a lot of opinions why it broke up, but it didn't break up. It's still there. Oh, they finally
Yep.
spliced down. Oh, what did they do? Hit a roadblock? Was it 8 o'clock Pacific, or was it 8 o'clock? I thought they said 8 o'clock Eastern.
It right now it's only 9 o'clock right time.
Hmm. Well, that's Central.
It's still is.
So yeah.
What you guys turn around and seriously focus on yourself. Stop worrying about what he's doing, all these things are. It's none of your damn business. Those are things has nothing to do with y'all. Okay. The only thing I want to hear, if you guys want us to engage y'all, is I want to hear you guys talk about I'm going to go to church and I'm going to do it because I really want to change. The only thing I want to hear. If not, I don't want to hear you guys anymore. I really don't.
Jeez. Let me
Because
ask a serious.
I'm actually
Let
getting tired of you guys. I
me,
really.
Let me ask a serious question here now. How many people would go up to the Van Halen belt? They say is 22,000 degrees and trust that outer shield. How many people would jump in that spaceship and go, how many
Yeah.
million, would you actually do
That
that?
whole the whole thing with that, I really I wish I was closer there because I wanted to go there and go see it myself.
But you can't see it,
Because
John. They're far enough away
uh,
where you can, they don't allow nobody around where they
really,
can get good videos. They will not
really,
let nobody near. That's like down here at Cape Canaveral. That you can't get close enough to see anything. It's just like
mm,
they caught those people coming off that
yeah,
rocket. There's it blasted off down the escape hatch. And it was 4 seats, 4 people. And it did go a different trajectory. It went to usually they go like northeast, but this time
yeah,
they went straight east to a curve. And it disappeared too soon.
yeah,
It disappeared way too soon. And then that plane that was flying around, my friends down there, Charlene, they said, "What's that plane
yeah,
doing there?" And they were watching it with their naked eye. They weren't. It wasn't on video. They
yeah,
were watching it, and there was a plane there, and they took it out of the video that they were showing.
hmm
Live. The NASA took it out of the video. They scrubbed it. So what's up with that? You know, too many questions.
There's, I mean, I don't know, that whole thing, yeah,
Why do we fly by, not drop nothing, not send something down there, not do anything? Why, why go? I don't know. I don't understand just flipping around and coming back without any, you know, anything, no experiments, no nothing. At least at the moon, the old moon ones, they'd always show some kind of experiment. Did they run out of
hmm
experiments? I mean, not very,
I
not
mean,
many.
the whole thing with that,
They didn't show too many videos because
I have a,
I
I
wish
have a
somebody
lot
would.
of question about the whole thing.
Here's what I'd like to know. I'd like somebody to is smart enough. I'm only of average intelligence. You know, smart enough to
Yeah,
put the weather bands on the Earth at the time that they were taking pictures and
yeah,
see if the weather pattern matches. You know
hmm
what I'm saying?
yeah,
They take the week's weather pattern, put them up against what they supposedly took. And just see if they kind of maybe line up, which they should at some time or other. They've got enough people they can pinpoint it.
yeah,
Let's see that. You know that might prove something, but we're not going to see that. Never in a million years. Maybe we got some brainiacs on here that can pass the word on and get it done.
yeah, maybe so.
That's an idea.
Because
But
all I know is I want the truth. I
the
want the
truth, yeah,
truth about
right,
things here.
yeah. Don't BS us.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the lies. I hate liars. I hate thieves. I hate all that stuff. And I hate what's going on in the country. I hate to see that how these people can go and murder somebody and they are not being held responsible for their actions. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Now I'm sure because the moon is under the dome that they could probably make it to the moon.
Yeah.
With the right equipment, the right power and everything. I believe, but what? The past year they've been saying, "Oh, we can't make it to the moon. We can't. We don't have enough fuel. We can't make it."
Hmm.
Then all of a sudden, we got a moon launch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a year ago they were talking, oh, we don't have enough fuel to make it up there. We can't do that. We lost all the information. Well, I guess they're trying to confuse us again. But why? So they can bring the aliens through the portal, the fallen angels.
Jericho, are you still there?
I ain't heard from them for a while.
Yeah, he's very quiet back there. He
Yeah,
is very quiet.
I was trying to pique his interest here, but apparently he stepped out.
Yeah. Jericho, wake
He can't,
up.
he can't hear you
Oh,
out there.
we were young. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't understand. Is I like I said, the whole thing with the whole. I really want to see it. That's why I wish, like you said. I mean, I wonder if you're there and you had a really good camera where you have like where you can see pretty far. That'd be awesome.
That's true, Jericho. That's another.
Yeah.
We're being distracted in so many ways that we. Oh boy, it's all a big plan dignity act. I haven't seen that one yet.
And
What's that?
we gotta get the Save Act passed too, man. We're just I don't know what's going on here. We need to get that done. We need to start seeing people being arrested and start seeing that being done. The Save Act needs to be passed. And we need to get the governor to stop lying to us. It really shows the truth. The whole thing with this face thing. I like that. Like I said, I wish I was closer there, and I wish I had very good technology where it can get like really zoom in really good. Because I really want to know. I want to know if it's actually real or fake.
I don't think you can get this. I don't think you can get the equipment to get that close. You know,
I don't know. There might be something there. There's probably something out there you can put up there. There's things you can buy. There's things you can buy. So
they're far enough.
you
They're
just
far enough off.
gotta find it and get out there and dedicate yourself. What's up?
Even the ones that come down here, in the Atlantic and stuff, they're so far out there you couldn't get there unless you have a big ship. And they show how they they show how they do that.
Hmm.
It's not hard to drop out a parachute out of a one of those stratosphere planes,
Yeah.
or you can't see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just all I want is the truth. All I've been asked for is the truth.
I didn't go out because
Peace.
it was cloudy here. You couldn't see through the clouds. But if the clouds wouldn't have been there, I would have
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah, Sim watched the launch and Slim. And that's what I was saying earlier, Jericho. They saw that plane and they took it out of the NASA video. They scrubbed it out of there. So what was up with that? Because that's one thing Slim and Shirley were saying. "Hey, what's that plane doing there? It's a no-fly zone. What was those people doing coming off the launch? The technicians they left. They leave down the tower. They don't go across the escape. That's the escape hatch. That's not a that's not exit for workers. That's an escape hatch. And they showed it going off as the rocket took off. Yeah, this thing was totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. But it did like the old shuttle used to do. The shuttles go up and they rotate. And from here, if you're looking from the north or the south at the shuttle, you can see it spiral. You know, the vapor trail. You can see it spiral as it's going up, and that's the way this rocket did. It
Yeah.
spiraled as it went up. But I couldn't get a clear view of it. But if you're right on top of it, it looks like it's a straight exhaust. That's what I used to love to see, is those spirals as it was going up, as it turned. That's what they cut. They're saying zero. So much rotation, so many degrees rotation as it's going up, because it rotates. And I used to love to sit over there and watch the 747s carry them in piggyback. They fly over. Man, that's awesome. I used to go over there just for that, sit there and watch them come back in, from other landing areas like Texas and California.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. People got to wake up, man. We can do.
Well,
We
we're
need to
waking up.
all wake up.
Why are we waking up? You waking me up, Sean?
Waking you up.
Yeah. Yeah, you did wake me up though.
Yeah, get your day started, man. They're just it's been really really crazy these days. Everything goes on these days. Just we need. I mean, I don't. We really need to see more justice. I really think so. We need to see more justice. We need to start seeing more people getting arrested. I mean, the whole thing with the January 6th there's a lot of people that were involved that basically should have been arrested. Michael
Yeah,
Burns should be get his death telling as we speak. There should
yeah.
be this should have been done already. Yeah, and I don't care what anybody say. Everybody keeps telling me that, oh well, because you know her husband basically won the lawsuit. That does not bring justice for Ashley Babbitt. And
Mm.
I still say every day, I want justice. I want to see him. I want to see this man basically hung and beg his life to take away, just like he did her. Right in the middle of the street. Same way.
Yeah, that should show the people that it was
Yeah,
wrong, because they won the case.
yeah, and all these people that basically, people died. Really, I mean, their life was taken away because of these people. January 6th was a complete set there. Hillary Clinton, her daughter, and everybody else, all the Democrat Party were involved. They all need to be held responsible for the action.
That's awesome, ain't it, Jericho? That 747. That's so awesome. Now they got the guppy. That's a weird looking thing, seeing it fly over. I want to, they was there this week and I missed it. Can't make it. Can't make it.
747.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they carried the shuttle on top of it from the different locations it landed.
really.
They take it back to Cape Canaveral and back to the assembly building to redo for the next launch.
Hmm.
But they carried on. Man, you talk about dark in the sky, fly over. They're just, I think
Yeah.
I don't know between it and the C-130. I don't know which one's. Which one's bigger? Oh, that's funny. I always think that too. Uh,
Jericho, what are you doing over there? Come here and join the chat, man. I know you got things you want to talk about.
yeah, I don't understand how somebody could sit there and ride to 22,000 degrees, you know,
Hmm
and you know,
There is a lot of things that I don't understand, and that's why I still I stay in my ground on this year.
maybe,
I want to
maybe
see. I actually want to see myself. I really want to so bad. If I lived closer by there, I would go there. But like I know you're saying it'd be hard to see, but I would try my hardest to find something
oh,
to get me
it's
close
not
to
hard.
that to see.
You can
Huh?
see it all. You can see it all over Florida.
You can?
Yeah, you can stand on your back porch and watch it. Not as good, you know. You see the fire and the smoke, and you know the vapor, the trail, and
Yeah,
sometimes you
but
can
you
hear
want,
it. Sometimes you can hear it.
but you
It'd
want
be
to
like
see them actually get in there and go up there.
yeah, yeah. You can get there. You got to get there early. You know, get along the Indian River,
Oh
and
yeah.
the ground shakes and everything else. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah, you can get there. You just got to. You gonna take you a lot of time. You got to get there early. Most people camp out. I think they stopped the camping though,
Hmm
but then it takes forever to get out of there. There's like one road, you know, the east west, the 408, or it's not the 408. What is it? But it's one toll road that goes between Orlando and Titusville,
hmm
and well, we got State Road 50, but it's never goes straight up. Never, ever, never, ever, because they got it, you know. Yeah, because of the dome, and the moon's within the dome. So is the sun. But they hit that dome pretty quick. What was it? I get my projects all mixed up. You know, one of those projects they went into the firmament and blew it up. So we know it's there. Our scientists even say it's there. There's a lot of stuff, you know, in history in those books that don't exist. You know,
hmm
of things that have happened that you know would probably curl our hair that we don't know about. You know, the Vatican is full of it. Smithsonian is probably, you know, wow, the stuff that they've hid from us. Just like all these towns perfectly built, you know, back supposedly, you know, they were found in the 1850s. Whole towns built, buried. So when were they built? The 1700s, Revolutionary War, up to the Civil War, and you know nothing written about it. Nothing. This is history. I mean, this is you know actually you know what the Chicago World Fair back in what it was 1860.
Yeah.
They destroyed all of it except for the museum there. And you go to that, I'm sure you've been there, but that thing is just incredibly built, you know. And they supposedly built that, you know, in 1 year for the World's Fair.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think so.
we're being lied to. Right there, we've been
No,
lied to.
well, we've been lied to for centuries,
Yeah,
you know,
we have
and
we have we have been lied for a long time, and it needs to stop.
yeah, we have God. We have God, for sure. But God is what? How can I say? Time magnificent, the time continuum is nothing to him. He goes straight through it like we go through butter with a knife.
Hmm.
He can zip back and forth in time like, nobody's business. Fix something here, do something there, continually tinker. We don't know.
Yeah, we've
You're
been
not
we've
gonna,
been we've been lied to for too many times, man. We have been, and it's getting to the point where I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being lied to.
yeah. Well, it's just like, Enoch tried to tell us, in his understanding of the times and everything. He tried to tell us, this stuff was going on, in other dimensions and other time, zip,
Hmm.
zip, zip. He wrote to it, but he couldn't really describe it to, well, we would understand,
Hmm.
and not even to the people before him. I mean, how do you describe a fighter jet or a submarine or, it's like whale, blah, 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 blah. Jonah was swallowed by a whale and he lived. Was it a submarine? And you look at Jules Verne's. You ever read Jules Verne's?
No, I'm not.
You haven't? Boys, yeah, Captain Nemo and not Captain Nemo. Oh, was it Nemo? And the rocket to the moon, and the hot air balloons around the world in 80 days.
Yeah.
That's Jules Verne. He was he was one of those that saw stuff, that you know, and recorded it the way he could, in a story. But yeah, we've been lied to.
We have been, and
Right.
we've been lied to, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm thinking now. I mean, I'm tired of being lied by our government. I'm tired of lied by people. We need to start getting honesty. We need to start holding people responsible for their actions,
Yeah, well,
and it's
they have to
just
keep us sovereign, keep us on their side. They have to mold us, and that's been going on for centuries. Since the beginning.
no,
They tell
because
a
I
few
got
stories. They tell a few stories here and there, but then they cover up other big reset type stuff. They
the
cover it up.
governors. The governors keep lying to us. People keep lying to us, and it needs to stop. People
Mhm.
just think it. People just think it's okay. It's not. It's really not okay to lie. Honesty. Honesty. Well, I mean, that's a big thing I've been asked. I've been asking people to be honest. I want the
That's why
governor to start being honest with them, man.
well, they got to keep us. They got to keep us in the dark because and that's why they come up with all these new things. One thing comes out,
Hmm.
then they talk about portals. They get stuck on portals, and then they talk about Tartaria. Get you back off into the past. And then, then it's just talk about the Civil War. And then we get Iran. But there's thousands of these little things that are happening every day that they put in there to keep us going different directions. We we can't unify. And people lose attention too quick.
Yes.
Too
Yes.
quick. It's like what? 9/11 was a little over 20 years ago.
Yep. And
And
you already see what's going on in New York, right? A lot of people in New York are getting really mad at the new mayor. A lot are mad at him, yeah, because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
No, they got that ball for 4th of July. It's painted in the alphabet soup colors.
Yeah.
They won't let people gather to watch it. But if you can't get, if you're conservative, you can't get a permit. But if you're
Yeah.
liberal, you can get a permit, which they require. You know, to go downtown during the 4th of July 250-year anniversary. And
That's my goal. That's my goal this year is to go find something. Look, to watch that. I'm actually thinking about going. Maybe I don't know. Kind of go find somebody who has one, like a patriotic group, and go watch that. I really want to go see it.
you but they want us to get close to it.
I know. I'm gonna
That's all.
try.
I saw this one woman in this one video. She says, "Well, they wouldn't allow them to do that in Canada for the 4th. Well, Canada don't have the 4th of July.
Hmm.
In Canada, we wouldn't put those rules on the 4th of July. You don't have 4th of July in Canada, people, lady. That's
Well,
how much people know, And who was it? What was his last name? Dice. Used to go around and ask people different questions. How many states are there? How many stripes is in the flag, or how many, stuff like that. And people just don't know.
nope.
There's no civics at school. Civilization. You kill a civilization without shedding any blood. That's how moronic we are. The first thing people thought was, "Oh, you're going to slaughter all them people."
Hmm.
Civilizations come in an abrupt way. There've been many of them. Civilization of France. Yeah, Mark Dice. Thank you, Jericho. Funny guy. He hasn't been out that much here lately.
You know, to see that we got Pam Bunny now. It's gone. We need to start seeing. I mean, I know that one guy who killed that a crane lady on the train. Now they're going to charge him actually with murder charges. Before they're not going to because they're trying to say that he was mentally wise. Come on. So now everybody go out there and play mentally. Now I'm mentally, and now I need to get away with murder now too.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's like that
it.
the meme where the guy bends down to tie his shoes and he has to sit on the floor on the ground and he's sitting there tying his shoes and he set his empty cup down and people started throwing money in it. So he just kept throwing it.
Yeah. It's just really sad. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, just ah, people fall for anything, anything.
Yeah. It's sad. It really is. It's really
And
sad of what's really going on in our country these days.
it's not just the liberals, it's all of us. It's conservatives, and it's all the way
Well,
up. Everybody fighting against each other, trying to get that different position or, more money or, usually it's more money, more power, power. It's, it's a jungle. It's a jungle.
it is. I mean, it's really sad what's going on. It really is. It's really sad. It's really sad
And
to see
then
what's going on.
they get up there in that power and they lose connection to the people. And there it goes. They're in their own little world. What was it? Uh, Newsom's wife took their kids to Alabama so she could educate them on Southern living, show them how poor people live and how they should be happy they live in California where their daddy runs the world. And there's people, you know, Just because you're from a certain area, you're stupid.
Yeah.
It's like back not too long ago, blacks couldn't get driver's license. Well, now it's women. They can't change their name because they can't get a birth certificate.
Then now you hear the thing about Barack Obama's holy. I don't know if it's. I mean, I've still got to do more research. Holy Barack Obama is going to ban the black people from going to his library. Come on.
Ooh, I had heard that one, but
What are you guys going to do about that one? If that's really true, what are you
that's
guys
true.
going to do about that? Barack Obama holy is going to ban the black people from his church. Basically, from everybody's not church, library. His library. His library, people.
Mm.
If that's true, that's pretty messed up, man.
Yeah, I'd have to see that. And yeah,
I mean, you see,
I
you
could,
think
I
Trump's
could,
gonna?
I could. People believe it.
Yeah,
He has come up with some good ones.
Trump's not gonna do that. His library and he's gonna be doing nowhere like that. And he's actually Trump's library, man. It looks a lot better than Barack Obama's. It does.
Yeah,
It does.
I wish I could get in the back lot of Disney in the MGM part.
Yeah.
They've got Reagan's presidential plane sitting back there. Nobody sees it. And it's sitting
No,
back there.
what's
It's in the
really?
back. It's in the back lot where I could get into it, but
Mm,
I'd probably get caught and get in trouble.
yeah, you don't want to do that.
You know, I could make a delivery.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sits back there, and I don't know why. Well, because when he come into Orlando to Disney when they brought that plane,
hmm
there was like I don't know how many other planes, but there was like 8 helicopters, around each one, and that one flew into Disney and landed, and then they built the where the Tower of Terrors and the MGM studio they built that around it. I did have a video of it, but it was on a disc, and I think all my discs got destroyed, by heat and sunlight.
hmm Yeah, I don't know. It just. I mean, really, I really like to see things change. I really do. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I mean, I am. I mean, there's got to be a lot of y'all. I mean, I know I'm very irritated what's going on in our country. I like to see more things be done. I know some people say some things are being done. Yeah, and the thing is, I like to see more be done. I like to see more of these people be held responsible for their action and be charged for murder and for doing what they did and be actually locked up or be well. If you did murder, we should do the same thing. Give you the same thing, the death penalty right away. No question asked. You're done.
Well,
You're done.
we're we're we try to keep an open mind about things as people, but
Yeah.
we're still Puritans. We're still you can't see naked people.
Yeah.
You can't you yeah you can't put a murderer to death because it's inhumane. We're
Yeah.
still we're yeah, even with all the demonology going around, we're still Puritans. Now go figure that. That's it's got to be it's got to be over half the country that's thinks the Puritan type
hmm
way, which is good. Which is good. That keeps us on an even keel.
Yeah.
The evil doesn't take over. That's good. I'm not complaining. Anybody, you know, say, oh, Kerry don't like the Puritans. Oh, I love the Puritans. I love the Puritan way. But as that's what we have. It's evil over good.
Hmm.
Good over evil.
I mean, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It just, I mean,
It's a
I mean,
constant battle.
I know some people might have their every here has their own opinion about things there, but it's just like me personally, I like to see more being done. Like, I mean, I really want to see these people be arrested for what they did on January 6th there, and people be held responsible for murder. And Michael Byrne
Yeah.
should not have a minute out there walking, talking to anybody. He should not be. He right now should be already have to be sitting at death penalty right now. Well, yeah, but yeah, with a hammer.
Yeah, at a store, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I know. I know. I have to think about that. Yeah, the guy went there, and then of course, because he couldn't get his money at ATM, whatever, couldn't anything, and he turned around and took the hammer and went to basically go into her car, and then basically beat in her car with the hammer, and she comes outside, and instead of go on his day because he couldn't get what he wanted, he turned around and murder her, murder another innocent person, and there is another illegal that came here across the border. Another illegal. That's
What
where
about the
I this.
what
What's up?
about the one that set the mall on fire? What was it, today or yesterday?
Well, what is it?
Set the mall store on fire.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, it happened this morning. That's it this afternoon.
I haven't heard about that. I know there was a illegal that who pushed a veteran onto the train. You remember that? And onto
Yeah,
the train
last
tracks. Yeah.
week.
I mean, every time you look at every time you really seriously put your mind down, there's always something going on. There's people dying left and right because of the fact that the Joe Biden and the Democrat Party with the open border policy. That is what it is. It's
But
very clear, people.
the thing is, they covered up,
Hmm.
by city officials and everybody said, well, it's a common everyday occurrence. It's common
Yeah,
stuff that goes on. And they
yeah,
bring their the legal citizens. They bring, they throw
yeah,
out their charges, and they make it look small, or the
yeah.
illegal throw that out. They throw them all out to make it look small.
Hmm.
They they mess with the figures, but they say it's a common everyday occurrence. It would happen anyway. No, it wouldn't happen if they weren't here. You know, you take away
Hmm.
that incentive. But they can't get past, oh, it happens all the time. They can't get past that. Not the fact that it wouldn't have happened.
I mean, all this whole thing could have been really a lot of these murders. All these could have they also could have been avoided. It's a very
Right.
simple. We had it closed. If we had the border closed, a lot of these things would not have happened. Seriously, would not have happened. And then two, if we would, the gentleman who killed basically that lady just recently, who she, Sheridan, she was killed. That man was basically he did when he got caught twice, shoplifting twice. That whole situation could have been avoided. He could have been charged, been deported. That whole thing could have been avoided. But no, he signed. We're gonna keep him here. And now because supposedly he's been in a car accident, whatever, he was, beat up. Actually, no, he was shot. Not in a car, he was shot. And supposedly he's got mental problems, and that's why he did what he did. Come on. So now we're gonna excuse everybody here in America. As long as you have mental problems, you're okay. You can kill what you want these
Right.
days.
Right. That's right.
It's
That's true.
disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
it's been that way.
disgusting.
It's been that way for 30, 40 years. And I think they started in Chicago
Really.
under Daley. Yeah. Yeah. Letting these prisoners go. They're mental. But yeah, that boy, I get fired up. Calm down. Yeah, they put these facts up. They're just like a majority of these invaders, they're not illegal aliens, they're illegal invaders. Most of them were let out of prisons to do this, you know? They let them out of the prisons. They emptied their, yeah, bad guys, their jails, and they come up here, they run out of money. What do? They go back to crime. That's what they know. And these gangs, they don't mess around. They don't just kill you. They cut you up in little pieces if they can. But oh, they they had the right to come across the border. They had that plaque on the Statue of Liberty says, "Give us our tired, you're poor." No, that's a plaque. That's not a law. That's a plaque. That's just a pretty saying. The people come in around the Statue of Liberty. They come on ships and went to Ellis Island. And they went to immigration. They got papers. Most of them had to be sponsored. They did it the right way.
I'm trying. Actually, I'm trying to go back and kind of remember the whole thing. I know the guy went to the gas station. I think it was, and he was trying to get money at the ATM or something. He couldn't get something else, and then he came back. He left. He came back, and then he went out there, basically her damaged her car, and he was hitting her vehicle with a hammer. And because she walked outside, because she was trying. I think she was trying to get everything done, trying to stop him from doing what he's doing. And so that he turned around and basically murder her.
Yeah.
And where's any of these Democrat Party saying, look, we're really sorry? What are they doing? Are they not one person is even saying, I'm sorry, this should never happen? But all they do is keep saying it's clearly you're at the wrong place, the wrong time, every time.
Yeah. Either that or they're mental. Of course, they're mental. You have to be mental.
They're mental. Yeah, they're mental or at the wrong place, the wrong time.
And everybody knows you got to be. I mean, when you murder somebody, you're mentally off your rocker.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Of course, they're mental.
I mean, I think anybody, I don't care what side of party you're on, we all should want the same thing. It's called justice. Right. Very simple. Because imagine yourself, I don't care what party, what if somebody did something to your sister or your brother or your cousin or somebody out there? Are you going to sit there and say it's okay?
It concerns everybody.
I care about all y'all. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. That person could have been a Democrat. I don't care. It's a plain fact. That should never happen. Should never happen. That's uncalled for. She could have been a Democrat. She could have been independent. I don't care. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I look at all you guys, every one of y'all, we all believe exactly red. We are red, white, and blue. That's exactly what we are. We're American, not freaking a Democrat or Trump's or Republic. We're American. The only reason why I voted for Trump because I believe in God. He believes in God. Family and country. We all have the same thing.
We all bleed red.
Yes, we all do. At the end of the day, it's all we believe is exactly red. We just need to unite together, not let the governor divide us. And that's what they're doing. They want to divide us. They want us to fight each other. We need to stop. We need to stop. No. We need to get along. That's the problem I have with what's going on in the country these days. We need to get things done, and we need to get along. And all I keep seeing is fighting here, right there. The Democrat Party, the governor's trying to divide us, the fake news trying to divide us, and the people out there are so damn. They're dumb. They are dumb. They're letting it happen.
Not actually dumb, but they just don't care and they haven't learned. They don't.
Well, they're uneducated. Oh, yeah, uneducated.
Yeah. Not actually dumb, just not smart in their subjects. Never cared, Yeah, it's more not caring than anything else.
I mean, We all should want the same thing in life, Ben. We all should. We really should be all want the same thing. We should want everything. We want things to change. We want to see people be held responsible for their actions. I
Yeah,
do. I know I do. I would love to see that.
yeah,
I think everybody who is involved should be held responsible for their action. I think
that's,
that if you killed somebody and they can prove that you did it, you get the death penalty. No question asked. No pass to go. Automatically, you get it.
yeah. Look at all the research they've done on this stuff, and they know, they know how we're going to react to this stimulus, that stimulus, you know, and they're
Mhm.
finding more every day. It just, we know that people, they don't care and they don't learn, so they're class that they're not going to get questions right or anything. They're going to be, you got these people that learn everything, but they have no common sense. All they have is book knowledge, so they can't get along with other people. And you got these people that think, well, this part of the country is way back in the Hicks. They're not
Mhm.
smart, so it keeps everybody in turmoil. And that's the way they conquer us.
And the thing is, people have to wake up, realize the Democrat Party seriously like keep you guys uneducated. They want you guys to keep relying on them. Try to become independent. Do something. Make yourself better in life, man. The Democrat Party seriously want the government wants you guys to keep you guys all in underneath their wing. They want you guys all to rely on them. You don't need to. If you got to put your mind into something, man. Say, I can do it. I can do what I want. If you can put your mind to, it, you can make it happen, man. Seriously, you can. Because no one is perfect here. No one is. I'm not perfect. We're all not. But you can make things happen. Put your mind to it.
Yeah, and we've got, if we could have a common goal, which should be God, but
Yeah.
everybody rejects God. But if we had the common goal to fight for God and everybody join in, we could win.
Yeah.
We could win. But what they're doing is they're telling people, well, you got to move to this commune. You got to, we got to protect ourselves. We got to live on our own, away from people
Yeah.
and not get out there and talk to the normal everyday people and convince them, that their way of thinking might not be quite right, or, they convince us that we're not quite right. I mean, you know, I saw this video. The guy had this professor. He had a ball that
Mm-hmm.
was black. Had a ball that was black.
Yeah.
He had the classroom was sitting there, of course, and
Mm-hmm.
he asked the black guy on one side, "What color is this?" He goes, "It's white."
Mm-hmm.
He asked the guy on this side, the white guy, he says, "What color is yours?" He says, "It's black." And the black guy says, "Why is mine white and yours black? And it's a black ball. How can that be?" They told him to close their eyes and walk around the table and switch sides. He said to the white
Mm-hmm.
guy, "What's your color now?" He says, "It's black." Was the opposite. I forgot what
Mm-hmm.
I said. Anyway, it was the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So the professor pushed the ball just a little bit and it's divided in half, black and white.
Mm-hmm.
He said, everybody can look at the same picture, see something different, which is true. Just a different color on each side. And that's the way we live. We don't see the picture on both sides.
We need
A
to.
lot of people are influenced by the way they're raised,
Mm-hmm.
geography, where they live, church, and school, how they're taught. You
Yeah.
have a Christian against a non-Christian, and they're gonna have different sides. You just have to, and there could be people on both sides that have good facts, good ideas,
Yeah.
but they can't come together because that ball looks black. It's not divided; it looks all black. It's
I don't know.
it's perception, and they use it to divide us because they know different strokes for different folks. But we had to try to find common ground, and they know.
Keyword common grounds. People listen. Common grounds.
Yep.
That is the key. That is the biggest key there. Common grounds. Remember that.
Yep. And these people that go to these protests, the people in the yellow coats tell them, "Don't talk to them people. They'll mix your words." Well, they need people to talk to each other, because one guy's saying the right thing, but he's a little bit off on his thinking,
Yeah.
just a little bit off. Like, well, Trump promised on the first day. Well, nobody can get everything done on the first day. That's impossible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're gonna have a fight right there because things are said. It's not a possibility. So they're not using common ground, thinking, well, maybe he didn't have time, or but he tries to get everything he promised done, and
Yeah,
that's
and Trump has been getting a lot of things done, but the problem is we got to. The thing is, we have to get the other side to work with us, and if we work together, he could have probably got a lot of things done there. So right now, President Trump is doing such more for the American people than any other president.
well,
Okay, Joe Biden did nothing. Barack Obama did nothing for the American people. They all they did is lie to you guys. Let it lie.
what they did. They took the other side.
Yeah.
They used to be the other side, the other way of thinking, and they turned us into enemies.
Yep. And now these days, if now these days you're out in public wise, the minute you guys all see a red hat, oh, you're racist, you're racist. No, you're not. Just
Not
because you're a red hat doesn't mean you're racist. Does not. You know what it says? It's basically make America great again. It doesn't say racist again. It says make America great again. Very
yeah,
simple.
but on the other foot, we see a nose ring and colored hair, and we think,
Yeah.
libetard,
Yeah.
and give it back to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a constant back and forth battle between not friends, not neighbors, not countrymen, but enemies like Russia, United States.
Hmm.
I mean, if we got together, we'd probably be good friends.
Yeah.
But they're our common enemy. So anything we say good about Russia, we're bad, because you shouldn't compliment them, you know. And that's the way we're living our lives, bickering back and forth as an enemy, not as a countryman, not as a neighbor, but an out and out enemy. And until that stops, I'm afraid we're not going to go anywhere.
And the thing is,
And
you guys really.
that's where God comes in. With the love of God, God tells us to love. And that's where that comes in, you know, which should
If
be
you guys
first.
really
It
seriously
should be
want to
first.
see mega supporters going forward, if you want to see JD Vance in office next in 28, well, we need all to get up and get involved. Get involved. Start voting for people. Vote for people out. They're not doing their job. Instead of vote them out. We got
Instead
to
of
start
trying
getting
to,
Congress start doing their job. We got
instead
to
of
get the
trying,
Sarah Savac pass.
instead of, trying to make something look bad, why not try to make it look good? Find the
Hmm.
good things, throw out the bad. We can correct the bad as long as we keep the good. That's both sides,
Yep.
both sides. And we're just not doing it. Just not doing it at all. We just, we want that conflict. We want that fight. And until we throw the fight down and go to the love of God, we're not going to accomplish anything.
No, we're not going to. We have to put God first, people. God, family, country. We got to put God first, man. We got to do it.
Yeah.
We have to work together. We have to learn to get along. We need to stop fighting each other here.
All the way through history, it's been, God.
Yeah, all this hateful stuff that's going on these days, evil stuff needs to stop.
And even the pagan people, they had their God that kept them in tow. All the civilizations through history have had their own type God. And what did it do? It kept them moral, you know, all the way
Pay
through.
attention. Yeah, pay attention, kids. Pay attention and listen. Pay attention.
It's not just Christianity, but God, our God, our Judeo Christian faith God is the one true God, the oldest. But,
Hello?
you can read your Bible and you can get the Greek translation. And there's a lot of things that's written like in one or two verses. It could say 100 things. So I suggest, dig into the beginning and get different translations, different opinions, and go through them and justify,
Yeah.
different things. Because the King James version, just one small speck, of all the information that's out there. And that was another ruse, get everybody into one translation, one thought.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, they threw out Enoch, and Enoch's got so much information in it, it's pathetic. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You have to decide, this is, is this right or is this wrong? You have to justify to yourself between yourself and God. He'll let you know. I didn't really mean that. People say they can't hear God or Jesus, but if they really get in touch with Him and really give their soul over to Him, they can hear that soft inner voice. And the devil always comes out loud and strong and boisterous. Always. And he burns us down with it. Oh, you can't believe that. That's silly. It's like fairy tale. But yet the same person will sit and watch every Spider-Man, Marvel, everything, every movie comes out like that. Superheroes. And eat it up. Even dress up like it. Yeah, look at Elon Musk. Yeah, Iron Man. Superman when I was growing up. But we knew we couldn't fly. You know, we tried it. It didn't work. Crash. Is Jericho still here? Did you ever try build your own parachute? Sean, I'm trying to.
Well,
Yeah, I might have to give it up.
yeah, give it up.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I mean, if no one else is here. I can just go ahead and end the live stream. We what? I mean,
Well,
I'm glad that
you can keep it going if you want to.
I mean, there's nobody else really to talk to here. I mean, besides the crazy ones. I really have been. I have been changing, man. I've been trying to watch the words I say these days. I mean, I'm just getting. I mean, I just all I can say is you guys really just need to wake up, man. You
Yeah,
guys really
everyone,
need to wake up.
each and every one of us, even the ones that think we believe, we got to make sure we believe in the right way and putting it out the right way. That's the main thing. All this hate, belligerence, got to stop. And somebody has to put the first foot forward. And I say it's me. And that's what I do. No matter what they throw at me, I'm here for them and my God first, and them and my country. And all you people that don't believe me, I pray every night for for all of you that just come to some understanding, not particularly my way. Don't have to be my way. I mean, I'm far from perfect. If you follow me, yeah. And we're all the same way. We have to do our own thing. We have to know what we think in our heart is the right way.
Yep.
That's what we got to keep go of. Am I living my life the best way I can? If you answer no to yourself, then the devil's got you, and you need to do some changing. It's not that hard. I mean, Jesus said it wouldn't be a bed of roses, and you by the flack we all take every day, we know that, right, Sean?
I mean, really, we got to people. We gotta do what things right in life, man. I mean,
Yeah,
biggest thing is start now. Get on your knees and pray to the Lord, man. Seriously,
and it's
admit,
not,
our needs. Ask God for forgiveness, man. We're all sinners. I'm a sinner too. I'm not. I never said I was perfect. I never said I was.
and
I know I'm a sinner.
it's not my right.
Yeah.
It's not my right. It's your right. If you think you're doing right, then continue on your your way. But we all know that hatred, maliciousness is not right at all in anybody's book. Probably not even in their own. That's what sad makes me sad, knowing that they don't really believe half the stuff they say. They're just trying to get a hit. And what does it get them? A few minutes of funny. Okay, I got to jump off here. I'll see you next time. Love all you guys out there.
Well, we'll see you. Hopefully, you feel better.
Yep.
Hopefully, you get better soon. So
Yep.
I remember we're probably gonna stay on for another like 5 minutes. That's only like 5 more minutes. So, but all right. Well, you enjoy your night. Yeah. But look like Jericho. Are you still there, or did you go to bed early? No. Looks like we lost Carrie already. We lost Carrie. But seriously, man, people, we all need to seriously wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. See y'all. Are you moving on too? Yeah, we all need to wake up, man. We all need to wake up. All right, Jericho, I'll see you later too. We lost Jericho, we lost Carrie. We do. Really do need to wake up, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. We are America, man. We all bleed exactly red. We are red, white, and blue. Nothing else. We all need to start uniting, not dividing. We need to stop this hateful stuff and the racist stuff and just stop. And this all the people are dividing people need to stop too. We need to start encouraging people and bring people together. just like 9/11. We got to do the same thing. I wish 9/11 was a very sad day, but we had some good things where the American people did work together. We did, and that's what I want to see again. I really do. I want to see it again. That is the what I really want. I really want to see that. So I don't know. Well, you guys all go ahead and enjoy your night. We did a 2 hour live stream, right? And then I'm gonna. We got more things. I got one tomorrow too, guys. We have a lot of stuff to do, and I got to start getting more news ready for tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. God bless y'all, and thank you guys for all for tuning in, even everybody. I don't care what side you're on. We all need to get together. Yes, bring the convoy back. Yep. All right, y'all. Good night. God bless y'all, and have a good night. So let's all stay strong.